Okay, this was a little swell. This was really, we wanted some kind of feature beyond the plants, and this was designed by our landscaper. And when we do get rain, doesn't happen very often, but when we do get rain, we'll see it like a little pond, and then it'll slow down the drainage into the soil, and then the plants surrounding the swale can benefit from that water.
So remember that December 31 huge rain we had just last year? This filled up. That was a pond. And then it just soaked in over time, and probably maybe one of the reasons why these St. Catherine laces are doing so well. This you've probably seen all over now. This is called Canyon Prince ryegrass. And you see a little bit of a wheat stalk growing. That's how it blooms. It will spread if you want it to, or you can control it by pulling up the little spreaders. And we love those. Those have done very well. You'll see a lot of people put in deer grass, that kind of wavy stuff, which is nice also, but we decided to do something different. We had some planted over in the planter here, and again, the pods explode and the seeds blew over here. We didn't plant any of these. These are all just natives from the seeds.
And they have beautiful blue-purple flowers. You can see them in the hills. Calabasas has a school with that in their name, Lupin Hill, after the lupin.
Okay, and I'm going to show you how nature works. Hold on to that, please. So this is a seed pod from the wild purple lupin. I'm going to pinch it, and you'll see inside, there's the lupin seeds. Okay? So if I hadn't done that, this is going to explode on its own in a couple days. So we're now going to plant lupin, right? And then she has one too, and she's going to plant those, and maybe they'll grow and maybe they won't. Yep. But these all grew on their own, and they're really fantastic. Now I will take these out because they're done for the year. Poppies you leave in. Poppies you leave in, even though they look like they're dead, they're really not. They will come back next year. But the lupin, you got to take those out. Roses and other stuff, we took all that out. Again, they put down the plastic to kill whatever remaining stuff was in there. If you look down at the far end, this beautiful purple plant, that's called a Pozo blue, and I just think it's one of the coolest plants in the yard. Well, here's some bees. This is another mallow. Remember we showed you the one in the pot out front? This is a different kind. This is called a Palmer's mallow, a little different color.
Indian mallow is another term for it, but you'll see how the bee, if you can catch it, likes to go and roll around in the flower.
And these mallows are really a desert plant. They use very little water. I mean, we've seen them in nurseries where you could tell it hadn't been watered in months. Its brother or sister is alive and producing, but not quite doing as well. It's of course sort of the run of the family. That's again life. This Pozo blue, we had one over here. It was the same size, and then it died. So we've now replaced it with another Salvia. But that's okay. Here's my remnants of more poppies. And I have some old succulents that aren't natives that are just still hanging around. This was a real surprise. This little area gets sprinkled. The planter we just showed you is sprinkled, and this is also sprinkled. Yeah, the bees are loving that mallow. So there's a mallow there. This is a green carpet sage. Okay, so it's another sage. And again, a wonderful smell. But this, that's only 15 months old, starting from a 1 gallon. It's done that well. Our fingers are crossed on this. This is called a bush poppy, and we want it'll be a tree to fill in this whole area, and it has beautiful pale yellow flowers. It's gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, pretty large flowers, about 2 inches in diameter, an inch.
So it's growing, but the fingers are crossed for that one.
It could get as high as 8 feet.
Well, we want to thank Calabasas TV for joining us on this tour. We've really enjoyed it. Hope you have too. And we strongly encourage our neighbors in Calabasas to think about a California native garden We'll be happy to share our experience with them if they want to learn more about it. We hope and pray that what we've done here will have a significant effect in reducing the water usage, certainly on our property, and hope others do as well and deal with this drought.